All right, so this next one, it's called an RF stretch. One of the things we're going to do is you're going to need like a couch, a chair to put a leg back on. I want the leg that's in front, that whole foot, your heel, everything is on the ground. We're going to put our foot on the back on like a couch or something here. Now I'm already getting a stretch all through my quad there. And here's what we want to do. I'm going to sit up tall, okay? I'm going to lean back. Now I'm getting a good stretch here. And then through my hands, I want to press down as I'm breathing. So I'm pressing down hard as I'm breathing. And as I breathe in, I'm almost pushing myself away and I'm getting a good stretch right through this hip flexor here. So a lot of times we're sitting down way too much and our hip flexor gets constricted as far as since it's bent over, it gets constricted. And then when we stand up, that's when your lower back starts to hurt and starts to pull. So we're here, hands on. I'm gonna push down and breathe for 5 seconds. And let go. As I breathe in, I'm breathing all that air into that hip. I'll take 5 deep breaths like that. Pressing down the whole time. Really trying to pull away here. And then we rotate and do the other side. Come down, that heel's on the ground there. I come back into, I push down. As I push down, I'm separating all that hip flexor. The next one, I'm sure you've heard of, and that's a cat camel. So I want to show you this one. So here, you've seen it before. You pull up like a camel, and then you reach out, pull up, reach out. With what we're going to do is, we're going to take it vertebrae by vertebrae. So we want to take it slow. So from my lower back here, I'm going to be in that hand, shoulder, wrist is all stacked. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to be looking up, and then I'm going to come and I'm going to curl my lower vertebrae up first, and let it work all the way up, pushing away, and pull it all the way up. So I'm bringing that upper part of my back all the way up towards the ceiling, kind of rotate side to side so you kind of get a little bit more into it. And then slow control, vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to reach forward with my head. I'm going to push my hips back. And then we're getting to switch. Now that lower back is all caving in a little bit there, getting a good stretch. And then again, hips up, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way, tucking chin and pushing away. And slow control, going back into it. The other one is going to be a hamstring switch, okay? On this, what I want you to do is my lower back, my belly button is towards my spine the whole time. I'm going to have one leg on the ground, my lower back on the ground. I'm going to press my foot up as high as I can, up towards the ceiling, keeping that leg straight, lower back against the ground, belly button up the spine. I'm trying to touch the ceiling with my foot. I get a good stretch, and then I go again. This one. Lower back against the ground. I pull up. We just switch it. That lower back is against the ground the whole time. You hear kind of popping and reaching up. Do about 10 and 10 on each side. Lower back stays against the ground.